Mmm.
Yummy.
You say it.
Daddario.
Ooh, Daddario.
I would like a Daddario cup if, anyone sees.
Kiana would like a Daddario cup. What about the Hughes Kettner cup?
If they're Hughes Kettner cups, I love cups.
I would assume they have cups.
I would totally.
We would drink coffee out of a Hughes Kettner cup.
Of course, we would drink. If we get a cup, of course we'll use it to drink coffee.
Oh, this has lemon in it.
That has like cappuccino cream or something.
Why do we have the crappy lemon?
I like lemon.
I gave you the good one.
Okay.
Donut swapping. That sounds like a really dirty sexual practice.
No, it doesn't.
We swapped donuts. That just sounds wrong. What are we doing here? Eating. Oh,
so good. No.
Might have some
stuff came in the mail.
Stuff came in the mail. Might have something to do with the blueness, the bluidity, bluenaciousness. Now you.
Bluicity.
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 The bluicity. That's good. We all know the amps associated with the bluicity. And over the years, they have become bluer and bluer. And frankly, I knew very little about the bluicity of the Hughes and Kettner, or Hughes and Kettner, or how you say it correctly?
Hughes and Kettner.
Hughes and Kettner, which is a German company from St. Wendel, I think. And most people don't know that because it sounds so American. except the Hughes definitely, and then the Kettner, that sounds very. It sounds German, but it sounds determined. Just sounds like two guys that really know what they're doing. So, but what's the deal with those names?
Yeah, I didn't know that at first, but stuff came in the mail and we learned about it.
Apparently, it's just a name that sounds really good and gave the company some credibility. And it worked.
Definitely.
Someone from Hughes and I have to say it like this because it's funny. Hughes and Kettner. Uwe. Is it Uwe? I don't know. I think it's Uwe. Wanna check it?
Yeah.
Okay, you check and I check. Uwe. Yeah, Uwe. Of course, Uwe. Hey, Uwe. Uwe is telling us his story. And it's a rather interesting one. Uwe worked at Hughes and Kettner, started in the early 90s, as a tester, which really just means you play amps all day, which technically is fun, but, I mean, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to test the amps that go out, because if you don't, you're a Chinese company. It's true. Actually, I saw the more factor in it, more they test every single pedal. At Joyo, they just looked at an oscilloscope, so I don't know if that's the same thing as actually playing it. So Uwe was hired as the tester guy, and then quit college and started working there, and that's his life. And he's a pretty happy guy, and he's so happy that he's part of the family. And it really, if you don't know anything about these bluish amps and where they come from and the people that make them, it's very interesting to find out real people with real passion, real experience, real lives behind a box that goes, you know? I mean, that's a pleasant, I'm just trying to make a pleasant sound. Distortion, you know. So, Uwe wrote a book called
Into the Blue.
Because, blue.
Because bluicity. Bluidity. Bluenessness.
Blueness. And he researched for 2 years, that's how you do it too, for 2 years, the whole history of Hughes and Kettner. Hughes. That's Scottish.
Scottish.
Yeah. Hughes and Kettner, and did a lot of interviews with everyone there. And who buys a book like this? And we got it in the mail, so we're pretty happy. I can recommend that to any fan of the company. Anyone who actually has an amp that's blue should probably read the book. Why?
Because it's got some interesting facts in it.
No. Here's the thing. Music is all about passion. Right? If you're not passionate about what you do, you suck. Go away. Mm-hmm. So, you are passionate about the notes you play, the music you listen to, and a lot of us, that's why you're watching this guy, are passionate about the gear. The gear means something. A color means something. A name means something. So, we have a weird bond to the gear we play. And if you are an owner of one of these blue boxes, knowing more about the people behind it, the history, where they come from, why they are so good now, why they are the way they sound, the evolution they had to go through, the hardships that the people had to go through, might increase your, might sound stupid, but emotional bond to the actual box. Does it make sense?
That makes sense.
If you can imagine that it's not just a metal box with some knobs, but
there's a history
behind it, might make you appreciate the metal box more, therefore making you more passionate about what comes out of it, therefore making you play that flat 5 just a little bit more sharp. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. But you know what I mean.
It sounded good.
Oh, really good.
Passionate.
So we're going to go through some stuff in the book with Konrad and Okari.
Yeah.
We have one in German. That's the language we speak. German.
For the people that don't know English, Deutsch.
It's called Into the Blue in German.
Auf Deutsch.
And I have the English one over here. It's called Into the Blue.
In English, actually.
In German, ins Blaue rein.
Yeah.
I have no idea who watches this. I don't know. We're sitting here eating donuts. So it's beautiful with the tube on. I mean, it's a hardcover. No, you know what I mean. Actually, the in the book, the Hughes Kettner. I don't want to spoil anything, but that logo is actually the first hand-drawn thing that the guy that came up with the name kind of wrote on a piece of paper. So it still looks exactly the same. Kind of cool. I don't want to...
Yeah, really. You make such a mess when you eat.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of whiteness in here. And here is the Preface.
There's also a lot of blue in there, actually.
Here's the Preface from Uwe, where he tells the story. And we actually go back to 84, where Lothar Stamme, apparently, I didn't read the whole thing, it arrived today actually, but I'm good at looking at pictures and interpreting things, so I'm just going to make things up and you find out if that's actually what it says on these pages, because
that's what he does with everything on his channels,
print is dead, who reads things, really? He actually did PA systems and speaker systems in the beginning. We have a lot of black and white pictures here. And it was called Stamme in the beginning. Huh? What? Hughes? Who? Kettner? So that's very nicely illustrated. And a lot of...
You can read that. It's not a lot, so you can read it.
You suck! So here's the actual... Can't imagine they actually found this handwritten thingy there. And that's stayed with us till today. And as someone who started playing guitar in 1990, a lot of the images come back from old magazines and even as not a Hughes Kettner guy, I've never been one until now, I recognize a lot of these things, and it pulls me back to places and times when she wasn't even being thought of. When were you born?
1999.
That is so wrong!
Sorry.
So here's a digital amp, and we're still in the late 80s. The cream machine. We're not gonna go there, because I could make jokes.
That would be wrong.
Because you are not of age.
Correct.
And here's Thomas Bluk, who I of course associate Thomas with Hughes Kettner, because I always see him with them. But I thought that happened a lot later, and apparently he's been with them forever.
Like before I was born.
Yes, way before you were born. And it's actually pretty funny that his new company, Blue Guitar, is also called Blue. I don't know if that is. I have no idea what the politics are between him and Hughes Kettner. No idea. But I just find that funny. Gitarre und Bass from, well, probably
You can look at this too.
late 80s? When is that? 1990. And back then it cost 6 Mark 90. 6 Mark 90. 6.90 in marks. When we still had, that. So we get into the red box, the development of the really groundbreaking speaker simulation. And of course, rack gear in the 80s. And then slowly moving away from rack gear like everyone did. There's Thomas again. People with funny haircuts.
And funny glasses.
What's with the hat?
Bad hair day.
Ah, I thought it's like Smurf Memorial Time or something.
Shut up. Well, at least I still have hair.
I do have hair, I cut it.
Yeah, well.
This is by choice. And here we
It
get
doesn't
into...
make it any better.
Yeah, how about you shut your trap? Here we get actually into the development of the Tri-Amp, their flagship Mega Monster amp. And really just a lot of beautiful pictures and some ads and endorsers and a lot of history. A lot of history. And there's Thomas again. And it goes and goes and goes. There was Nuno Bettencourt. And you can slowly see this taking shape. There was the Zen amp and the Zen Terra, extremely expensive, kind of, I think they were digital amps or something like this. I don't think they're doing that anymore. And we're slowly getting into the blueness and the development of this very particular look. The pedals that they had. Switchblade, core blade. And now we're getting to the Tube Meisters, the way that the early designs looked. Up to, let's see, the last thing actually is the Grandmaster 36. So the Deluxe 40 and Deluxe 20 are not in there, but it is up to date up to late 2014. So it really is the full story of Hughes Kettner. Why are we showing you this? Well, first of all, I think Uwe put a shitload of work into this, and it's worth mentioning to fans of Hughes Kettner. And also, if someone sends me something extremely nice, I'm gonna talk about it. We talk about nice things.
Like me, we talk about me.
I was gonna go there and actually say this, but you know what? No, I'm not gonna.
Aww.
We have one in German, we have one in English. And Hughes Kettner suggested, why don't you, make someone on your channel happy? And we should do that. Not you. So we is Kiana and me and Hughes Kettner. I'd like to say that, it's completely stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm doing it.
Completely stupid.
Oh, okay. So, what was I going to say?
We're going to make someone very happy.
Yes. So, very quick giveaway. And Diesel Terra giveaway is coming at some point. Trust me. We haven't forgotten about that. We're gonna give away these 2 books to someone in German, and someone who speaks the English. And we're gonna do it this way. I want you guys to comment why you should have one of these books. Preferably, really, you should be maybe a Hughes and Kettner fan or owner, because that really means that with the book, we can create a stronger bond between you and your tone. That's what I want. If you just want freebies, that's fine. But again, I want a good reason from you why you should win one of these books, which are probably not super cheap looking at the quality of them. Right?
Yeah.
So, and I'm not going to be the judge of it. She is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, next Monday, Kiana's going to be back. And she'll read the comments during the week, and she'll decide who gets the books.
Okay.
So, no, you cannot go and say, oh, you're so pretty, you're so pretty, you're so pretty. And then, that doesn't work with her.
That won't do it for me, no.
She loves these comments, trust me. She really loves those comments. So,
I do need a good reason why you should have these books.
Yeah. I can't really think of anything that they might write. It's up to you guys. Just give us your best shot why you want a Into the Blue book by Uwe from Hughes and Kettner. We want cups, that's what we want.
Yes.
Daddario. No, we want Hughes and Kettner cups. We want any kind of cup, really.
I also really want a Daddario cup, but I also want Hughes and Kettner cups.
You want a better hat, that's what you want.
Shut up. I want better hair, that's what I want. Let's just talk about cups.
Okay. So that's it, Into the Blues. Thank you, Uwe, for actually going through the insane amount of work, which I know you didn't necessarily do for the glory. I mean, no one writes a book about an amplifier manufacturer and hopes to get rich of it, or famous. You're just a total nerd. Right?
We like nerds.
I mean, you must be the total amp and Hughes and Kettner nerd, because otherwise, why would you spend 2 years of your life researching all of this stuff and putting it together for nerds like us? So you're one of us. Thank you. And anything you wanna add? We're gonna go to Hughes and Kettner soon at some point.
Yes.
David Turco, he met me at the show in Frankfurt and said, "Yeah, we're totally gonna get that happening." And Kiana's gonna come, which means she probably needs a permission slip from her mommy in time of school.
Goodbye.
And I don't know. Do you need a leash
No.
for safety?
I need a leash.
Like, baby leash where I can pull you back when you run on the street? I don't know.
You can talk to my mom if I need one. I think I
Susan, can I have
that.
Kiana's leash? Kiana's what? You have a leash for her, right?
I think I can do that on my own by now.
Oh, okay. Good. And we're going to go and check out the factory and hang out with these total nerds. Blue nerds. Blue. You think they're Smurfs?
I can bring my hat.
God, who watches this? I don't know. I have no idea. So, thanks, guys, for hanging out with us yet again. Being completely stupid. But I love having Kiana around. It's, it's always stupid and fun. And I absolutely love the fact that she has not commented in any way on my sausage outfit. Don't I look like a wiener? I mean, I am a little bit chubby. A little bit. But this thing just really doesn't...
Yeah, well, why do you wear it?
Because it's ridiculous.
That makes sense.
I could ask you the same thing.
Okay.
So yeah, this is not figurbetont, as we say in Germany. How do you say that in English? Figurbetont.
I don't know. I can tell you another way to say it in German.
Well, that doesn't help. Figurbetont. It's not emphasizing my figure. It is emphasizing. Actually, that's what it's doing. It is emphasizing my figure.
Yes.
I don't wear it well.
That is true.
Hey, we talked about it. No comments. Any comment about the sweater gets immediately disqualified from winning the book. There you go.
No. No, really not.
Guys, really, thank you for hanging out with us. I can't thank you enough for making the clicks go up and being part of this whole craziness that we've got going here. I'll see you nerds later.
Bye-bye.